Now, it is in your own interest to do it. I don't know about most of, but I think the average age for the average lifespan of a Nigerian is 46 for the male, 49 for female. So looking at those of us on this stage, you'll see that we're already very lucky. I am lucky. I have passed the average lifespan, and I'm sure the circumstances also passed the average. So, but you guys out there, you still have 2-3 decades or more to live under what we are going through. We hope to live longer, but it rests on you. Do you want to continue to live in a society for the next 4 decades where when you walk out on the street your life can be snuffed off because you are having an expensive chain or a phone on you? It is when you begin to inculcate value-based leadership. And by inculcating value-based leadership, you also shun those who lack values, who find themselves in authority. A man you know as a thief, if he becomes your local government chairman or your governor or your senator, you don't have to respect him because you know his background. You can even tell him to his face, sir, you are a thief. Like they are doing in Brazil now, telling their president to his face, sir, Mr. President, you are a thief. That is when people that have inculcated value-based leadership, you should be able to stand to authority and tell them, this is not what I want my child to be. This is not where we want our country to be. We want our country to be right. Why I say you have the greater responsibility is this. Most of you will still be around in the next 40 years. Or 50 years or more. Much more than 50 years. If I'm around for the next 50 years, I'll be up to 100. And I'm not sure I'll be that long. So, if Nigeria continues to degenerate, it will be on your necks. This is not a speech. This is just to get you ready for the papers that you'll be hearing today. But this is the background of it. And the earlier you decide. Now, you are not just one youth. The whole of Nigeria cannot be here. One of our former ministers of education spread the culture of, I think that was Professor Fafunwa, each one teach one. Each of you here are role models. You're not too small to be a role model. You have peers around you. You have your colleagues who you can tell, see what I heard from where I went today. That yes, somebody we know as a thief, we don't have to respect him because he's a thief. He might not have been caught. But you know that somebody who's not working, who's not doing anything meaningful, and is riding in a 20-30 million naira car is a thief. So call a spade a spade. Don't respect somebody or don't bow for somebody because he has come across wealth of spurious means. If you let your colleagues know this, and we begin to create a platform, a broader Nigeria where people of ill-gotten wealth are despised because they steal so that they can acquire or gain your respect. But if they know that with all the stolen, with the $500,000 jacuzzi watch or whatever they are wearing, you don't look at them, they will think twice. So that is, in a nutshell, I hope the audience here will listen attentively to the papers that will be presented. There will be time for questions and answers. And know that this country is for all of us. The current president, when he was military head of state, he had said something that is very, very everlasting. That this country belongs to all of us. It's not going to go anywhere. So we have to stay back here and salvage Nigeria together. And if you look at the trend globally, those of you who think you have foreign passports, you have British, you have American citizenship, you are beginning to realize that once you have our kind of skin, you're not even welcome there. You can have an American passport, but you are not free to move around there. In Europe, the right-wing extremists are taking over, becoming very racist and racial minded. So the only place where you can actually be free to explore and to expand and to broaden your horizon and live a good life is here in Nigeria. In a good Nigeria. So it is for all of us to do our possible best. Don't be scared. It's not a very gloomy situation. We can begin to change from today, and I think the change has already begun under this new administration. Only we hope it can continue and be better. Now, this welcome address was like to ginger you, like they say, shake you up. If you are feeling dull, make sure that you realize that what we are here for is very serious business. It's very serious business. Some of us here, our parents have spent a lot of money sending us to very expensive schools and preparing us for life. But the moment we leave these premises and we step out, we are going to be met with street kids, area boys, who for instance, who for maybe perchance, by accident of their place or position of birth, could not have an education. They now fall into crime, and despite all your wealth of education and everything, just a small dagger or one bullet will snuff it off. So you must be interested in the crime rate. You must be interested in what to do to stop crime. You must be, if you can be attending British International School where they pay 2 million or 3 million or whatever, your life is ended by a ragamuffin, a riffraff who the society abandoned because he's a nobody. So you have to be interested in why that young man is under the bridge at night. That is why value-based leadership, for you to imbibe it now, will help our society to move forward.